Hey, Coach, good evening.
Hello.
First off, are we getting the normal starting lineup tonight?
No.
May I ask who the starters will be?
Pat Beverly, Reggie Jackson, Luke Kennard, Patrick Patterson, and Zubac.
Okay. It seems the ability for the bench unit to be able to space the floor with Rondo, Jackson, Nick, Serge, and either Kawhi or PG is something that would intrigue you guys. Is that a lineup that will likely get the call to start certain quarters when the postseason begins next weekend, or is it too early to tell?
I'm sorry, Justin. Could you say the first part again? I couldn't really hear you.
Oh, sorry. It seems that the ability for the bench unit to be able to space the floor with Rondo, Reggie, Nick, Serge, and then either Kawhi or PG is something that would intrigue you. Is that a lineup that will get the call to start certain quarters when the postseason begins next week, or is it too early to tell?
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. That's kind of what we envisioned. That lineup. PG always plays with the second unit, and having Nico out there with Reggie, along with Rondo, like I said, Serge coming back. That's kind of what we thought. That's what we, going forward. But now Serge is healthy, so that's definitely what we look forward into the playoffs.
Okay, we'll go over to Miriam. You're on mute, Miriam. Can't hear you.
Sorry, my button wasn't working. Hey, Ty. I wanted to just kind of check. You and your coaches, I assume, are sort of well into playoff mode. Wondering like what that transition is like and what that entails and kind of how you guys go about that.
The way the season's ending right now, how it's come down, it's been kind of tough because you really don't know who you're playing right now. But we've been trying to lock in on Dallas and Portland, over the last week and a half or so, and just trying to, pick up their plays, what they're running, what they're trying to do out of timeouts, what they're looking for, how they try to attack us, what they were looking for when they played against us, and then how we attack those guys as well. So the last, like I said, 10 days or so, we've really been locked into those two teams. And now we're just waiting for tonight to be over so we can figure out who we're playing.
We'll move over to Cameron.
Hey, good afternoon, Coach. I
What's
wanted
up?
to get your opinion on the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award. Have you guys made that nomination? Has the league asked you guys for your nomination? And if so, who would that be this season?
No, sir, they haven't.
Have you given that any thought?
No, I haven't. I'm sorry, Cam.
No. Okay. I was just wondering, is that starting this season or next season? Do you know at all?
I'm not sure at all.
Okay, I appreciate your time for that.
Yes, sir.
We'll move back over to Miriam.
All right, one more. You guys, obviously PG and Kawhi missed a couple games for health and safety, and Amir's out for health and safety. But overall this year, you guys didn't have to miss any games or reschedule any games because of that. What's that say to you? I mean, do you feel lucky, or do you feel like you guys took care of business?
I think he's muted. Ty, you're muted. I'm sorry. Dennis, he's muted.
There we go. You're good.
I'm good.
Yep, you're good now. Sorry.
I said, yeah, I mean, we definitely, feel blessed, and also just, to our team and trying to do things the right way, follow the NBA protocol as best as possible. And like you said, it was a good thing for us. No one really, had to miss a significant amount of games. And, outside of Amir, and, he's gotten better so far. So that was good to see. But, our team, took a professional approach to the season. We knew we had to adapt, and our guys did a great job of adapting.
We'll move back over to Justin and then to Mason.
I apologize, Coach, but besides Kawhi and PG, is anybody else out tonight?
Marcus is out, PG's out, Kawhi is out, Nick Batum's out, Rondo's out, and then Zoo's only going to play on the first minute of the game, and then he'll be out as well.
Is he going to take a three in that first minute?
He said he doesn't want to tonight. He's going to live off the last one he made.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Go ahead, Mason.
Hey, Coach. I'm just wondering what you've communicated to the team as to what you want out of them for this week off. Are you telling them to just take like a mental break, kind of just like I'm sure you guys are going to have a practice at some point, but are you trying to get them to ramp up for the playoffs, or more just like take a breather before this next stretch of games?
Well, we'll definitely be out tomorrow. Landing late tonight, we'll be out tomorrow. And then, right now my mind says Tuesday come in, go over the player personnel, who we're playing, go over the top 4 or 5 plays and just, locking into that. And then on Wednesday, come in and start doing more. But the biggest thing is just focusing on our conditioning. I think doing a lot of full court 5-on-0 skeleton, a lot of shooting drills that, game speed and competition shooting. And then, 1 or 2 days bringing a DJ in and doing a condition day for 30 minutes where we're just doing all conditioning, having a DJ there and, just kind of going through a conditioning routine. So had some experience with this before, just being in Cleveland and, we was able to sweep a couple of rounds here and there. Then we would have 7 or 8 days off. So we was able to, find different ways, unique ways to kind of stay in shape and then, try to stay in game shape as best as possible.
We'll move over to Andrew.
Hey, Ty, hope you're doing well. Because you guys have obviously had so many injuries this year and suffered through that, and the team now being pretty much all healthy, how much thought was there to giving the full top 8, potentially the playoff lineup, some run tonight, just see how they worked for a little bit and then sub everyone out? Was that something that was really considered?
Yeah, it was considered. But no, my biggest thing with the luck we've had all season, wanted to just try to get our 8. I mean, like I said, our top 8 or 9 guys out and just, make sure we're healthy. And I'll take a little rest, over health any day. So I take health. I take health over rest any day. And so that was our main thought. And with the seasons being so different now, like when I play, playoffs start in 2 or 3 days. With everybody getting about a week off anyway, one game's not going to change, or you're not going to get better chemistry in one game and being off 7 days anyway. So we talked about as a staff, as an organization, and the best thing for us is, now that we have everyone pretty much healthy, we want to go into the playoffs, with our guys as healthy as possible.